Welcome back. You're watching The Morning OJ with
Okiba
and Johnny. We're not going to waste any time. This is part 3, right? So if you haven't watched part 2 and part 1 of being married, or you're married to entrepreneurs, the good, the bad, and ugly, please go back and watch those. Before you get here, this is the climax. No one jumps right into the climax. So please go back and watch part 1 and part 2. Now we're on part 3, and what we left off on was a very, very like ground shattering question you asked.
Is it possible to make Will Smith type numbers and be in a stable marriage at the same time?
That's a big one. I mean, I'm gonna need you to leave that one off to just give me time to process it.
Okay, I would say, as we talk about black men, right? I can personally say that it is impossible. The level of time that it takes in order for you to, 1, hone your craft, 2, make the right connects, 3, put your craft out there. You can't do both at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm making 20 million a movie,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Is it possible for me to be in that 20 million circle and still pick kids up from school, cook dinner, take them to practice,
right?
All these other things that makes a great husband, a great father. Is it possible to do both things at the same time? And I can honestly say, hell no. It is not possible, because the beauty about what we're doing is we're speaking from experience. You know what I'm saying? We're in studio, we're shooting in the house, bro. Mine upstairs all the time, every day. You know what I'm saying? So everything that has to be done for them takes away from my grind.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if I have to choose between their development and my development, and I'm choosing their development, that means my money slows up. So in order for you to get into that 20 million a movie circle, that means that you're never available. I'm paying a nanny, I'm paying a chef,
right?
I'm paying a driver, I'm paying so I can do this. And while you're doing this, you're taking away from their development. So even, you know, you can have women out here say, oh, I want a man who does X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. I want a good husband and he needs to be wealthy. But if you're signing up for the wealthy, that means you're like 4th, 5th on the list.
Right.
You're not
priorities.
Yeah. You're down the line. You're like a overpaid nanny, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And when I say overpaid, I mean you pay while you're in it, and if you leave, you pay again. Nannies, you pay one time, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? But that's some real things. So is it possible to do both at the same time? Can you be that great husband, that great father, and that great hunter?
I think you can intend to be. I think your heart can be there. But when we're talking about the actual actions, I would say no, because it's impossible. You can't be in 2 places at the same time. And that's what a lot of people have to understand when they say, hey, you know what, I want to work for myself. Right. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be successful. Right. You know, and on the other side, when you say I want to marry a man, or I want to marry a woman that has their own, that run their own business. Right. On somebody that run this kind of company and do this, you got to understand what you really signing up for. Right. You know, you signed up for somebody that's definitely probably in love with you. Definitely probably loves his kids, or her kids. But the priority is going to be the success. Right. Has to be. And that's period. There's really no way to sugarcoat that. There's no other way to say that to you. The priority is going to be the success, and whatever comes from that comes from the fact that the priority is the success. So what you're saying is that LeBron James isn't dropping kids off at practice, or you know what I'm saying, studying, doing homework, or any of that? Well, what I would say is he may be doing it, but he's doing it when he can and when he decides to, but that's not every day. And that's every month? Possibly not. Because you got to look at the schedule. Yeah. When is he home to do that? All right. When does that happen? And when he's not playing basketball, there's so many other ventures and so many other companies, it's just not possible. So it's not saying that these people don't want to do it. It's not saying their heart isn't there. It's physically impossible to do that and chase the dream and chase the success. It's impossible on that level. Right. So I mean, we covered a lot. This was heavy. This was a 3-parter. This is the longest one we've done because it's one of the most important ones we've done as young black entrepreneurs that are also family men. It's like, as you said, we're biting bullets. Right. We on the tightrope. every day. So we're speaking to you about this. We understand you may have some specific scenarios, some specific questions, and we would love to hear about them. We would love you to share them with us. You can share them with us socially. You know, you can inbox us, or you can go over to noblesoul.net or ybemag.com. Contact us. We will follow up with you. We appreciate all of you following us and watching us through all of this. And until next time, please stay self-made
and self-paid.
All right.
I think we're a little loosey-goosey with what journalism is. Everybody that writes a blog or has a camera is not a journalist. Right. Everybody with an iPhone is not a journalist. You might record things, but that'll make you a news person. And I do think there's something to be said about the profession of journalism. It is a time-honored, particular profession that people need to be trained and honed in. It's not just writing. It's not just being in front of a camera. It's not just being on TV. I am a real stickler on the fact that this is a not for everyone, and not something everybody can do. And it takes time and practice and patience and making mistakes to do it. I'm a journalist through and through.